Hey everyone, Jolly Roger Anderson here with the Jolly Roger Telephone Company. This is a second of three quick videos that are basically we're playing a series of 8 phone calls for you, all from the same telemarketer, all to the same Jolly Roger telephone subscriber. So these are kind of interesting calls. So here comes the next call. Here we go.
Hello?
Yes, Mr.
Yes?
This is Mark over at Energy. How are you?
Can I help you? Okay. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Hi, huh?
Oh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
hi, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yes?
Okay. Yes.
Good?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
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 Huh.
Mm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So that was interesting. That was our only repeat. That was Whitey Whitebeard again, but he didn't really catch much from Whitey Whitebeard's routine the first time, nor that second time either. That call came through at the same time, 2:30 in the afternoon, as the first day. This was the next day, by the way. So yesterday's video, or the previous video, I played 4 calls for you. Those all came through. They started at 2:30 in the afternoon. This one came back 2:30 in the afternoon. So I have to think that an auto dialer was involved, a predictive dialer. So you heard in there the telemarketer started pacing Whitey Whitebeard, which is very interesting. Whitey Whitebeard was kind of leading him. So I don't know much about it, but I've heard this concept of leading and pacing, which is sort of interesting. So I wonder in the future if these robots will actually be able to start persuading or influencing the telemarketers. We'll see. But that's first step. Anyway, that call is what it is. The next day, at the same time, at 2:30, comes this call.
Hello?
Good afternoon, Mr.
Yeah.
This is Mark over at Energy. How
What
are
can
you
I do
today?
for you?
Uh, First of all, I called the other day, and your answering machine message was one of the cleverest things I've ever encountered. Is this a real person I'm talking to?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm speaking about?
Oh gosh. Hang on, I'm sorry. Gosh, it's so weird. I had one of my smell memories. Do you ever have those? They're like, God, they can be so overpowering. Like I was following what you were saying. I don't know what it was that you said, but ever since the accident, I just have had these and they just come over me and I'm completely transported back to a time when I could still smell. During the operation after, they told me that there was a chance. And I thought, I hoped for a while that it would come back. But it took so much therapy and though I thought that it was mostly based on my hope and my faith that my sense of smell would return. It never has. But still I have these memories, and that's why they're so powerful, I think, because I don't have the real experience of smell anymore. I think my sight is better. And my left ear is just so powerful now. Could you just go back a little bit and tell me again what your story is here? Sorry. Yeah.
Sure.
You know, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of lonely, and I really enjoy when people call, and the time that you take, you know, it's something I really appreciate. So why don't you go into what you called for, and I'll just be quiet for a minute.
I don't know if I'm talking to a person or a robot here.
Do you know? Do you think Episcopals are Christians?
I know a Presbyterian is like an Episcopalian. Well, no, a Presbyterian is like a Baptist who drinks, but with not enough money to be an Episcopalian.
Or, I mean, I think they were originally plumbers, you know, like in the Vatican, and then they kind of, I've heard, and I don't know if it's true, but I've heard they just kind of formed their own sect after like some operation went wrong and they weren't welcome anymore.
All right, that was Moby Dick. That guy who did that voice for Moby Dick is hilarious and crazy. And that particular robot, as you could tell, we're working with some longer prompts. And if a telemarketer is sort of captive audience, right? They're not allowed to hang up the phone necessarily without explaining themselves, and so they just kind of have to listen to the ramblings of the Moby Dick robot. Anyway, he also voices our Santa Claus robot every year, so listen for that. Anyway, that one, as you could tell now, he wants to compliment the owner of this answering machine, right? So that was kind of fun. So so I think I'm going to do one more video. I'm just going to cut it here, and then I'll talk about all of these sort of as a group at the end of this. At the end of these, we have 2 more calls for you. So watch for this next video.